Let's get into it. You know, we're going to talk about a few topics tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's been a few days, so we're going to have a good time tonight. We're going to talk about Nicki Minaj, and her husband, Petty. They having some conversations about Cardi B and her husband, Offset. Talk a little bit about a young Jeezy, or should I say Jeezy today. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, his situation, possibly divorce. So we're going to get into that. And the main topic of this whole video tonight, this live tonight, is the fruits of your labor. The fruits of your labor. Oh, yeah, we're going to get into it, huh? I am Sean B. Stoll, if you didn't know. All I bring to you was nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, hopefully some type of inspiration. So I look at it like this, right? When I think about the Nicki Minaj situation and her husband, Kenneth Petty, Offset, Cardi B, I look at it a certain way, right? I look at it like this, you know, if it is true, if it is true that, her husband is really having an issue with Offset, as an older gentleman as myself, and what I could see with Kenneth, he's an older gentleman as himself as well. So older gentleman to gentleman, that's a very weak move to talk about any type of, confrontation. If that's really what you about, you know what I'm saying? If you really in that street, you really out here, you really active, you really know some folks. If you really about that life, why does it have to be discussed on the internet? You know what I'm saying? Because if you really real in the field, right? In my opinion, I'm not going to discuss anything about I'm outside your hotel. I'm not going to discuss any of that on the internet, bruh. Because all we know, you know, when you discuss any type of negativity on the internet and something happened, and they can tie into any type of involvement of you, your crew, your gang, your block, your front porch stoplight, whatever you're claiming, whoever you're down with. We all know what we can see what happened to certain rappers and individuals. And then from my understanding in New York, right? In New York, they have that RICO Act. So if it's true that, Nicki Minaj's husband is, having some type of conflict with Offset or Cardi B or whoever, if you're a real individual, you stand up in the field, you stand on what you stand on. I don't see why you got to bring that to the internet. But hey, man, I know this is 2023. It's a whole new wave out here. I get that. But when you a certain individual out here, you have a certain type of age. You have a certain type of criteria out here. Huh? I thought that still meant something to people around my age bracket. So that's why I'm hollering at Kenneth. You know what I'm saying? This is messages for you, homie. If you really in the field, man, I don't get it. Why would you put yourself in a bad situation? And like I said many videos ago, a lot of people finesse their own self out of their own situation by doing situations like this. So if that is true, you know what I'm saying? About Nicki Minaj's husband. Because I seen a few little videos. It's all on TMZ. TMZ is saying, yeah, they having some type of issue, it's a beef or whatever. So if TMZ got that information, right? They got the video, right? Do I got to say who else may have that video? May have access to certain information? I'm just saying, though. So Grown man to grown man, that's a weak move, homie. That's weak, bruh. I don't care what you're talking about. Because what you're talking about really don't make sense when you got a $1 billion wife, you know what I'm saying? That has your seed, bruh. So I would think anybody in a real position in life, you feel me? That upper echelon of life, huh? I figure if you in that position, you move a certain type of way. Because even though I'm not in that position, I'm in position in my own way, and I move a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just kind of confused, man. I'm kind of confused. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of confused with some of these dudes, man. You know? Oh yeah. Oh, I see what you said. Oh yeah, and do the fool. Yup. He on paperwork, sending okay internet threats. You right. You right. And that's what I'm saying, man. And that's the problem. You know, everybody want to talk about the youth and you know what I'm saying, what's going on with the youngsters today. Well, look at some of these so-called OGs or some of these guys that say they real individuals in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Got paperwork on you and convicted or for dealing with a minor. I ain't going into that. But what I'm saying is, what are you really standing up for? What are you really standing on? I mean, because from my understanding, I thought when you get older, right, and you've been in that life, right, you've been out here doing what you do. I think you would want to move a certain type of way and have some type of integrity about yourself because you know how that street life really go. You know how that prison life really go when you come from that. You know what I'm saying? And with Nicki Minaj's husband, hey, he been to jail, right? For like I said, he want to say it was false allegations, but unfortunately, he was convicted of something, right? So you know what that life is about. So why would you want to put yourself back in that same position? Do you? Just saying, bro. Don't get mad at the message, but did you get the message? So to a lot of these so-called real individuals, street dudes, or whatever they want to call themselves, look at these movements, bro. You dealing with your wife, multi-millionaire, possibly billionaire, but yet you gotta floss for the gram. You gotta show them how real you are. At what cost? See, that's why what I do is I talk in real life. I talk about real life situations and also what the consequences could be. And obviously, with this petty guy, he don't care what them consequences is, right? He don't care that he got to register like he has to do, and certain information is public involving your living situations, huh? So you don't care about none of that. You don't care about your wife, your kid, your seed, when you're putting yourself in unnecessary situations. Do you? I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, man. Hey, man, don't get mad at the messenger, but did you get the message? You know what I mean? Like I said, anybody can get this smoke, man. Don't get mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad at me, man. I'm trying to help you get elevated, man. Get you to that next level, or at least get you to a better understanding. And you got to understand the position that you're in. Because a lot of times, a lot of people They be in their own way. They be blocking their own blessings, huh? You feel me? You thinking it's somebody else that's doing it, but it's really you doing it to yourself. So hopefully, and I gotta give a shout out to Offset because at least he kept it G. He a younger dude. Offset a little video I seen he hopping off the jet like, hey man, I don't know what these dudes talking about. That's to me, that's how you handle yourself. Because if you really about whatever you talking about, why do you need to stress that on the internet? So that's why I believe you want to know my realness about it. I really don't think all this is real. That's what I believe. I think a lot of this is just for publicity. I was talking about Nicki Minaj is that she dropped her song, the last time I saw you, which I'm feeling. But as soon as Nicki Minaj dropped that song about, I think she dropped it on a Monday or whatever. By that Friday, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion dropped a single, Bongos, right? So what I personally believe is that this is just a promotional stunt, bro. This is for both of these acts to get more buzz to their records, to you know what I'm saying, to have people like me talking about it so they can start trending more. I think that's what it really is. It ain't no real beef. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm thinking about it, I take that back. It ain't no real beef. This is all for us to talk about it, for the fans and people to, speculate things and to get more traffic to their music. Yeah, that's what this is. Aha, aha. I see it. I see it, man. This is a play. This is a play right now. It's like motorsport was a play. This is a new play. I mean, it may be a little confrontational in there, but nah, they trying to sell some records, bro. Because Cardi B ain't dropped the album about 5 years. And Nicki Minaj is probably about the same. Now I'm thinking about it. So they trying to get more buzz to them albums, man. That's what's happening. They trying to get people to really stay tuned in because they gearing up to drop both their albums around the same time. Mark my word. I said this for the last 3 videos. I think Cardi B and Nicki Minaj is gonna drop their album around the same time this year. Yep, I'm telling you. I'm telling you because this is the perfect promotion. Like, what other promotion is better than this right now? You got TMZ talking about this. You know what I'm saying? You got all these different social media outlets talking about it. This is the best promo. This is all, man, this is all a finesse. So you know what? They right. They got it. You know what I mean? They got it. Because, I'm talking about finessing yourself out of your own position. No, they finessing the consumer, man, to make you be like, man, what Nicki gonna say now? Oh, what Offset gonna do now? Because Offset got an album coming. Cardi B trying to drop an album. They not spending all this money on these videos to not put out an album. I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's a business. So yeah, they gearing up for albums, man. More I think about this, nah, I see the play now. Oh my goodness, I see it. This is a play. This is definitely a play. Yep, you're correct about the beef. Yep, not being real. That's what I'm saying. I had to think about this, right? Because I was about to really go in, and I had to step back and really like, hold up. What's really happening right now? You know what I'm saying? Nicki ain't dropped in a while. Cardi ain't dropped in a while. Offset, he put a couple of songs out. They ain't really, let's be honest, them Offset singles ain't really popped the way they want them to. Let's be honest. Because most folks don't even know he got singles out right now. I'm sorry. I'm a big Amigos fan, but Offset, he ain't, his buzz ain't as hot as it used to be, and that's no disrespect. So this is a play, bruh. This is a play. My goodness. This is motorsport all over again. 2.0. Mark my words. Sean B. Stoller. I said it first. They dropping an album, man. And it's coming out right before the holidays. You know how most folks like to spend money during the holidays because Nicki said she's dropping her album in November. So you got, you know what I'm saying, Thanksgiving, Christmas, that fourth quarter sales. Yeah, that's what it is. Come on, man. That's the play. That's the play. I'm sitting here like really about to go in. You know what I'm saying? I was really about to go in and do my 1-2, and I had to step back and really like take a pause for the cause real quick and really get an understanding my own self. That's what they doing. This is a play, bro. This is a play. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this though, right? With all this promotion they getting, these albums better be fire. Cause I'm gonna come on here. I'm doing a review. I'm gonna do it since now they putting it out there like this. Look out for me to do a review on Nicki Minaj album, Cardi B album, and Offset album. So I'm expecting them to come with that fire. Since they want all this promo, you got it, buddy. You got it. Now that album, all them albums better be fire. Cause y'all got the budget. I see Offset hopping out of PJ, so he got it. He say he ain't broke. Okay. Now I want to see what you produce, what that product sound like. I want to hear that album, man. It better be fire. Cause Quavo, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Takeoff. The Quavo album, man. Only thing I'm liking is that future single he got on there, man. But anyway, this is a play, bro. This was a play. Oh my good. This was a play. Y'all almost had me. You almost had me for a second. I had to bounce back. Like, come on, man. You know? And you know what? And that makes me get into the Jeezy situation, right? And you know, Jeezy is one of my favorite artists, man. You know what I'm saying? When that Thug Motivation 101 came out, that Jeezy, if you don't know, man, I know I'm a little older, man, but if you go back and listen to Thug Motivation 101, Part 2, and The Recession, them is hardest albums like you can listen to top to bottom, I think. That's my opinion. You know, he got a few other ones in there, but those three, Thug Motivation 101, 102, The Recession, even the Thug Motivation 3, it got some good ones on there. Those all bang. They definitely slap hard. They worth listening to. But with Jeezy going on with Genie Ma, man, I really don't know what to say. Only thing I can say is, you know what I'm saying? My speculation or my opinion on the situation is that, unfortunately, you have to have an understanding when you're dealing with different cultures and stuff like that. You really need to get an understanding of what you're dealing with in the sense of a cultural sense. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody ideology when it comes to parenting, when it comes to a marriage, some are a little bit different. I mean, at the end of the day, we all want to get love in some type of way, but I just personally feel like, in my opinion, when you marry somebody, man, you got to really stand on that. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be something easily for you to let go. You know, that's how I feel about it because you made a commitment, for better or for worse. You know what I'm saying? You made a commitment for better or for worse. So sometimes that worse, you have to deal with that for a while. You know what I'm saying? And for them to only be married for 2 years and getting a divorce, me personally, I don't like that. Regardless, whoever was wrong. That my point is, I'm not trying to come at either one of them. I'm just saying, in general, I'm speaking is that when you marry somebody that, just like the vows say, for better or for worse, for sickness and in health, you got to stand on that. You know what I'm saying? So for it to only be 2 years, you had a baby out of the situation. I don't know what the other business situations may be involved. I understand there may be some type of prenup, but at the end of the day, man, where is the better and where's the for worse? Where's that at? You know? It's like everything is not a honeymoon phase, you know? It's like when you first meet that, for me, first meeting that female that you really like. You finally get that girl, you've been hollering at her for a while. Y'all finally hook up and y'all in that, that kissing stage. Mwah, 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 I love you, I love you, I love you. And then y'all finally hit a bump in the road. So what happened to all the love though? Just because we hit a bad patch in our relationship, in our marriage, now it's supposed to be over. You said you love me, right? You're supposed to be there. What happened? So I personally feel like, I mean, that's way too short of a notice. Now, on the flip side is, I don't know what their situation is. So I'm not, like I said, I'm speaking in general. I know it's a lot of rumors going on, but who really knows the real truth except for them two? So based on what I have seen that was been given out on the internet, it's just a terrible situation. And then when you add the kids involved with that, because I know Jeezy already have previous kids. I understand Jeannie Mott is her first, but we don't know what their family situation was, how his kids was adapting to his new wife. I mean, all that gets affected, you know, the grandparents or, you know what I'm saying, cousins, siblings, all of that gets affected when you separate like that. And then for it to be so short of a span of a marriage, was it really love? Do you? You know what I'm saying? Was it really love, man? Was it really? Because I'm not here to put the blame on either one. I'm just saying, if it's only 2 years, 24 months, that's it. Throwing in the towel, it's over. Maybe some real, what I'm saying, bad situations, some abuse situations. Maybe it was some abuse going on in some type of way, verbally. I'm not saying physically. It could have been a verbal abuse from either party. But like I said, even with that being said, where is the better or worse? Everybody look at the better part. Everybody look at the honeymoon part. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna go through real things in real life. And that's what my channel is based around. That's all I talk about is real life. I'm not here to bring you the fluff. And any relationship you dealing with, whether it's a woman or, you know what I'm saying, a business partner, a family, relatives, whoever, it's not gonna always be good all the time. Sometimes you just gonna have to sit there and accept the situation and try to figure out how to make this work for you to get through that rough patch, for you to get that better understanding, for y'all to continue and move forward. I'm not saying I have all the answers, but at the same time, if you don't stick around to figure out the answer, what does that really say about you? You know what I mean? It's like somebody that keep leaving a relationship when things get rough, or when you have a bad conversation, or the person, your partner, doesn't do the things that you like, and now you just want a quick split or leave the situation, find somebody new. But all you doing is use a runner, use a track star. You run when it gets hard. So if you quick to leave a relationship, how do you ever build a relationship? How do you build it? Because like I said many, many videos ago, it's not just a sexual aspect. The relationship cannot cultivate if it's just one thing. If it's based around sex or looks, it has to be a combination of things. So what happens when you only focus on that one thing and then that one thing get taken away? How do you build a relationship then? Because it's not just looks and it's not just what you do in the bed for me. It's also the mental capacity. It's also us having an understanding together or building to get that understanding, huh? And I'm not saying I'm perfect at all. I'm very flawed. You feel me? But I do try my best. And I'm not a runner. I'm not a track star. Do you? You know? So I did want to say that. And now I want to get into the main course of this conversation tonight. The fruits of your labor. Huh? So I got a few little things. I got my partner Gouda Chaser. He finna come in here and drop some ism. Let me see what Gouda Chaser got for me. Hold up. You know, I got a few pieces in here. Where my partner Gouda Chaser at, man? Cause he finna drop some game on here. Hold up. What you got? Tell you. My partner Gouda Chaser, he be sending me all type of videos. Nothing but good game. Let me see where you at. Wait. Oh man, where are the other ones? Bear with me for just a second. Okay, here we go. Here go my partner Gouda. You know, when you grinding, you gotta remember, man, enjoy the fruits of your labor. Oh, this look nice
This
right
is
here.
just a hotel, man.
Oh
You out
man,
here grinding,
where you
man.
staying at, Gouda Chaser?
Enjoy the fruits of your
Oh,
labor,
he in Vegas.
huh? Enjoy the
That's my
fruits of your
partner Gouda Chaser.
labor, huh?
He in Vegas, man.
That's why I said,
My partner Gouda Chaser,
if
he
you
in
ain't hustling
Vegas. Look at
forward,
that.
you hustling backwards. Don't get mad at me, cause I work.
Oh my
Don't get
goodness.
mad at me, cause I put in them hours that you won't do. I
Talk to
put
him.
in that work that you ain't dedicated to, huh? This ain't a floss. This is just real life. This is not a floss. This is just real life.
Mm.
Don't get mad because my hustle is harder than yours. Don't get mad because I grind for mine. I
Oh my.
stand on mine. And
Oh
regardless
my
what they
goodness.
think of
Look at that. Look, man,
me,
look at that
I'm going
bathroom
to
though.
always get it. I'm going to always.
Whoa. Look now, look at this tub. See, my partner Gouda Chaser, man. He work hard, man. My partner Gouda Chaser, he always at work. You feel me? Getting that money, doing his thing. He on his 1-2. See, this is what I'm saying. When I talk about getting out here, going out here and getting it, this is that situation. You know, when you grind so hard, when you put yourself in position, you got to enjoy that position that you put yourself in. And this is what Gouda Chaser is doing, man. Look at this, man. Look at that tub, huh? That look like Tony Montana tub right there, okay? Tony Montana.
Stay focused. I'm going to always get after it. Do you?
Look at that view. See, this is what I'm saying, man. This is in Vegas. My partner Gouda Chaser is in Vegas, man. He out here getting it. Look at that view. You see that view? Come on, man. That's my partner Gouda Chaser. That's what I'm talking about. See, this is what it's about. When you come to Sean B. Stoller channel, man, I try to hit you off with different things. Because you got to understand that when you get out here and you put yourself in position, you can enjoy situations like this, huh? You feel me? You can enjoy it, man. You know what I mean? You got to get out here and make it happen. My partner Gouda Chaser, he out there in Vegas. Man, hey, you seen that room? Hold up, bro. I gotta wait a minute. I gotta see this again. We're gonna watch it one more time, man, because this is just
This ain't a floss. This is just real life. This is not a floss. This is just real life.
mm, mm, mm,
We
mm,
all in the
mm,
league, but we not playing on the same field.
mm. Come on, man. Look at that, man. Come on. That's my partner Gouda Chaser, man. Oh my goodness, man. Hold up. Who my partner over here saying? I got a message. What you say? I got one question for you. How do you feel? Oh, about brick face? Oh my goodness. About brick face? Brick face. You know what? I watched I seen a little clip, few clips about brick face. She, man, it's a finesse. Cause I have heard that she was she did something similar to this a couple of years ago, if I'm not mistaken. So for this to happen again, this sound like this is a straight finesse move. And one thing I don't like is, for one, doing that type of thing where you're just trying to scam people for money, and then on top of that, how you they want to say the black man is not, protecting the black woman. I disagree with that. But what you got to understand as a woman, right? No matter who you choose to be with, but what you got to remember, when you choose to be with something other than a man, whoever that is, you have to understand what's the pros and cons of that. Let's be honest. I'm just talking about the masculinity of a man, a strong person, a strong individual. If you being protected by a grown man out here, his job is to protect you, to make you feel secure and also protect you. Now, if you choose not to be with a man and you choose whatever you choose, which you can do, understand, just like when you go out here in the world and you choose to be, a criminal, you choose to do whatever you choose, just understand what comes with that, if you get what I'm saying. So, with the brick face lady, I just felt like for her, it's a finesse. And two, she's being very disingenuous about saying that black men are not protecting black women. That's very untrue. Because every dude that I know that's around me, they definitely either married, long term relationships, they take care of their household. They make sure their house is secure and they secure their women. So, from my experience and people that I've been around, I highly disagree with the brick face lady. So, I just think that you need to figure out who she is first before you start throwing stones at somebody else for your own decisions and your own bad situations. Because a lot of situations people get put in, not even speaking about her, you know what I'm saying? Just in general, a lot of people put their own self in bad situations and get mad when somebody else don't come and rescue them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, yeah. At the Bash of Black Men was at the all time high. I agree. And I just feel like, I'll be honest with you, being a black man, I just feel like I feel like folks is coming at us in the wrong way. Like they take a one situation or they take a group of situations and lump us all in together. And I'm highly offended with that. Because I don't care if some dude go do something, what I'm saying, negative to somebody. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Now I understand this in general, a blanket statement in general when they say a lot of that, but still though, understand what type of energy you bringing. That's just like with me. When I come on here and I get on this mic, I try to speak from a general standpoint and then from a grown man standpoint. But I don't try to come off and just bash somebody or come at a particular group of people. That ain't what I do, because I know that how I personally feel may not be everybody's situation. Just like everybody's struggle is different. Just because you black, that doesn't mean that we all struggling the same way. No. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody finances is the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But somehow we get all lumped in, saying, black man ain't this, he ain't got that, he don't take care of his kids. And I'm offended when anybody say that around me about black men, because I take care of everything I'm supposed to take care of plus more. So, you know what I mean? You better miss me with that. Do you? You know what I'm saying? I get highly offended. You get to talking that, you know what I'm saying? You get to talking that nigga talk. Cause bruh, no, don't come around me talking like that. Oh yeah, all black dudes don't do this. They got 10 baby mamas and they don't take care of their kids. I'm offended when you talk to me like that. You know what I mean? I'm highly offended. 'Cause I take care of my house. I make sure, my lady is secure at all times. and I conduct myself in a certain type of manner. You know what I mean? So, nah, miss me, bro. You feel me? You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's why I say you gotta always, when you out here in the world, you always gotta have a certain type of integrity about yourself, because you never know who's watching, who's listening, and who's waiting for you to fumble so they can make you look, put you in a negative light. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta always stay in position and stay on point at all times. You know, because at the end of the day, man, when you got that sauce, some people just hate that because they don't know how to conduct themselves. They don't know how to get that same, motion the way you got motion out here. You feel me? You know what I mean? So when they can't do that, all they do is hate. You know what I mean? When they can't be great, all they do is hate. Do you? You know what I mean? It's like, man, I wish I was in this position. I wish I was able to do this. And now since they can't do that, they want to hate on you. And that's why I did a video a while back saying, what's wrong with you? Get that hate up out you. You know what I mean? Get that hate up out you, man. So with that brick baby, the brick face lady, and anybody else that's only want to pump negativity, you need to, what's wrong with you? Get that hate up out you. Do you? You know what I mean? Tell them to get that hate up out you, man. But anyway, hey, man, when you out here moving and grooving and really trying to get to where you need to be in life, and once you finally start to accomplish those goals and you really in that position that you want to be, you got to enjoy the fruit of that labor, man. Because I'll say this, I'm the type of guy where I work, a lot of hours, and I still pursue my dreams, but you got to always make time for yourself, man. So that's why I say enjoy the fruits of your labor, meaning, you know, don't forget that you need to enjoy, yourself as well. Have those moments. Maybe it's just a couple of minutes a day, or maybe you can, you know, do little things for yourself just for you to feel good about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like when you're so much focusing on others and making sure everything's is set up for your family, your loved ones, you can't never forget about yourself. And never forget nobody love you more than your damn self, huh? You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to enjoy the fruits of your labor, man. And just like my partner Gouda Chaser, he out there in Vegas, right? It's like you working so hard, you can't forget to spend time with yourself to a degree, and anybody else you feel that's worth, you having around your wife, your lady, or your man, your husband, whoever. You know what I'm saying? Just somebody that you feel that's beneficial for you that you want to share that time with is important. It's important for your mental state. It's important for just you, resetting yourself. A lot of times I like taking little trips or vacations, even if it's small, so I can get a reset. You know how your computer, you got to reset it or reboot it every once in a while. I feel like as a human being, that's what that vacation is for. For you to really just kind of reset yourself and really kind of like, okay, this was a rough week. Tell me to go off to Vegas this weekend. Let me shoot out to Reno. I'm out in the Bay Area, so Reno is right up the street for us. In a sense. So I'll shoot out there, go to SAC, wherever, just to get a break from the everyday monotony that I go through. So you gotta every once in a while enjoy the fruits of your labor, man. You can grind so hard, but if you don't take care of yourself, man, you just slowly losing yourself in the process. So you got to always kind of reset yourself so you can, get right for that next week or the next situation you go through. You done already kind of like had a woosah moment, and now you like, okay, let's get back active. You know what I mean? I'm that type of guy where it's like take a small little break. It don't necessarily have to be taking trips either. It can be something, if you like washing your car, you hey, You know what I'm saying? Listening to your favorite song, favorite movie, whatever it is, just something where you can be able to break up your everyday routine of how you do things to take some of that pressure off your everyday situation. So that's why I talk about, you know what I'm saying, enjoying the fruits of your labor, you know? Because as a man, I can tell you this, we grind so much and take care of so many different things. You still need to have those moments to yourself for you to just kind of like reset yourself to prepare yourself mentally for the next phase of whatever you about to go through. You know what I mean? And that's why I say enjoy the fruits of your labor. Do you? You know? Let me see what else I got. I think my partner, Gouda Chaser, he sent me some more stuff. Let me see what else he got in here, man. I'm telling you, man, my partner Gouda Chaser, he be everywhere, man. He hustling hard. He be everywhere, man. Uh okay, okay. Oh, yo, he out Fremont Street out there in Vegas. Wow. Yeah, he out there in Fremont Street out in Vegas, man. My partner Gouda Chaser, he everywhere, man. He everywhere, man. Look at this, man. That's what I'm saying. You gotta enjoy the fruits of your labor, man. He out there in Vegas kicking it real big. That's my partner Gouda Chaser, man. He always sending me videos, man. You know what I'm saying? He always sending me some information and sending me some stuff. Oh yeah, I'm always gonna bring that good game, man. You know, I'm always gonna bring that good game, man. You know, but it's like you can't forget to enjoy those moments, man. And you be surprised how it kind of helps you and uplift you. Enjoying the fruits of your labor. You sometimes we all need that reset. Sometimes we all need to just kind of like have that, like I said, that moment to yourself for you to just kind of like feel like you get some stress reliever off of you. You know what I mean? And for me, it's taking little trips or doing little things I like to do. It's so important, for your mental state because to me, it's more mental than physical. You know, that mental is something that can really wear you down because you're constantly thinking about it. It's constantly, your mind is going 1,000 miles a minute, and that's why I say you need those breaks. Now you can't have breaks all the time, but when you do have them, enjoy yourself, huh? And everybody's situation and what they consider fruits of their labor, how to release that is different. I respect it. You know, do what you do, long as it's not something that's hindering you or putting you in a bad position, man. Hey, enjoy that. You feel me? Because it's like when you grind so long or you work so hard for so long, you kind of like you kind of like you don't stay yourself because you're so wrapped up into whatever the issue is that you're trying to resolve, where you kind of lose just a little bit of yourself in those moments. And that's why I say you need to enjoy the fruits of your labor sometimes. You know what I mean? Take that trip. It may be a quick little turnaround. Do that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody rented out they got probably rented the what's that excursion truck or whatever, that limo bus. A couple of your partners, y'all splurge, put some money together, take a quick trip to Reno and come back. You feel me? Do that, man. You know what I mean? Whatever you try to, whatever you into and want, you feel like you need to get away for a little bit just to get your mental back, do that, man. And be and figure out how that would be in your life after that. I'm telling you, you'll come back a whole new person because you was able to relieve some of that stress, some of that pressure, as a man that we go through every day. Enjoy them fruits, man. You feel me? So I told you, man, all I can bring to you is nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, and hopefully some type of inspiration. Man, hit a like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. You can drop something in the super chat. You know what I mean? If you watch me on a playback, put something in that super thanks, huh? Do you feel? You know? See, you ain't gonna get this type of sauce everywhere, you know what I mean? It's only a few of us that really give you true good game in life, man. I'm not here to talk reckless about anybody, but I'm here to give you my opinion and my experiences, huh? You know what I mean? Because ain't nobody telling you go enjoy yourself, man. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. You know how you've been grinding all year and you finally get a chance to really take a break? Man, enjoy that break. Huh? You feel me? I don't even smoke cigars or nothing, but I end up getting a couple of cigars. I think my next vacation, I'm gonna try to smoke me a cigar. You feel me? Enjoy myself, the fruits of the labor. I don't even smoke, but I just might just for that one occasion, you know? But you got to remember that. Enjoy yourself because you can grind so much and be worried about taking care of certain things and making sure, your house is in order. I respect that and I get that. But you still need to have those moments to yourself or whoever you choose to spend your time with where you can enjoy the fruits of what you done built for you to just have those moments to really just step back and enjoy that. Huh? You got to because I'm telling you, I only know about one life and you want to live it up to the fullest, but also be responsible with that one life as well. You feel me? You know? Let me see if my partner Gouda Chaser, we got anything else for me. Hold up. I think my partner Gouda, let's see what he's talking about. My partner Gouda Chaser, he always hitting me off with some game. Let's see. Anything else on here? Yeah, I think he had one more for me. Yeah, here we go. See what Gouda talking about. Sometimes you gotta slow it down, man. Talk to him. Sometimes you gotta slow it down. When you're a real grinder out here, when you out here pursuing what you're trying to get after, sometimes you gotta know how to slow it down, man, and appreciate the ones that surround you. Appreciate your kids if you have any, right? Appreciate that woman or that man that been there for you, huh? Sometimes it's not about you. Oh, even though you may be the main provider, even if you the one that come up with all the plays, who draw up the plays for the success. Sometimes in that moment where you feel like, man, I'm doing what I supposed to do. In those moments, you got to remember the ones who helped you get to where you at. And I'm not talking about just financial gain. I'm talking about somebody that just took away some of that stress from you from a mental standpoint, huh? Right? That little bit of information that you gave to me, you don't even know what that did for me. Come on. So that's why I say sometimes you got to slow it down, man. Come back around. Take care and show the ones that showed you love, you show that love. You're not weak for that. You're not soft for that. That's being a real stand-up individual. Do you feel me? I'm telling you, see, that's my partner Gouda Chaser, man. He always lacing my boots, man, keeping me in order, man. You know what I'm saying? And he right though, make sure the ones that's there for you too. That's also part of your fruits of your labor as well. You want to make sure you show them that love as well. You know what I'm saying? But for yourself, you got to remember that for yourself. You got to always enjoy the fruits of your labor. That help you get a better understanding. It helps you mentally to relieve some of the everyday grind and routine of you going out there getting it. to make your life just a little bit easier for you. You know what I'm saying? Because we all need that. So it's very important for you to enjoy yourself when you can. But don't forget to get that paper though. You know what I mean? Don't forget to get that paper, man. You know what I mean? Because no matter where you at in life, I ain't never heard a bank saying they tired of making money. I never heard of no financial institution saying, "Oh man, we got enough loans, we got enough money coming in, we good." I ain't never heard no bank say that, or any type of banking institution saying they tired of making money. Really? Do you? You know what I'm saying? So you can never have enough money. You can never have enough. That's my opinion. Now, of course, you do want to be responsible, of course, but don't never lose that mentality. That's why enjoy the fruits of your labor, but you get back to that paper though. You get back and get active, get your focus, get back focus on whatever you're trying to pursue and to achieve. You got to always have that at the top of the list. You know what I'm saying? You got to always stay in position. And if you're not in position, go back and watch a lot of my videos. Hit that live tab and go ahead and watch a lot of my videos because all I bring to you is nothing but good game. And elevate yourself, get in position. You know what I'm saying? Stay active, stay motivated, stay positive, and stay elevating, huh? And don't forget to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You know? So I appreciate y'all watching this live tonight. I've been on here for about an hour now. So I appreciate y'all checking me out. Because I've, been took a few days off, but I'm coming back. I had to come back. And I'm gonna hit you off with one more video from my partner, Gouda Chaser. Let's see what he got on here. He talking about fumbling, man. You gotta make sure. I think I showed this one already, but we're gonna keep it going. I was just thinking. Right? Talk to him. Thinking about that one time where I fumbled. I mean, it was multiple times, but it was one critical moment when I fumbled, man. And the more I think about it, it was that time when I wasn't focused on what I needed to focus on. You know what I'm saying? I let the females get in the way. I let me fumble in the bag get in the way. Oh yeah, I fumbled it, man, heavily. You know what I'm saying? It was at one point, right? I was doing well for myself as a young mustache. You feel me? Out here doing my 1-2. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was in the best position, and that's when I fumbled. It's like in life, right? That first time when you first had that first success, you know what I mean? Like you just came up. You got that big promotion. You know what I'm saying? You've been working a gang of overtime. You know what I mean? You done got that deal to go through. That deal? You know what I'm saying? You made that one big sale. That big sale, right? That first one, though. That first one. For me, that's when I did my biggest fumbling, bro. My biggest fumbling, because it was my first big bag. From at least for my life. You know what I'm saying? The amount of money I had made at that time. You know what I'm saying? That first bag, man, I fumbled tremendously. Like for real, like. Talk to him. You know what I mean? And it was so bad for me, right? You know what I'm saying? I was dating a female. I was with a female at the time to where she had the same habit as me. I love hitting the malls. And hey, lose yourself in the moment. I was losing it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was within my budget, but no matter what your budget is, everybody got a budget in life, right? Talk to him.
So I'm at the malls, you know what I'm saying? The girl I was with at the time, we go to Vegas 2-3 times a year. You know, we live in the Bay, you know what I'm saying? Going to Vegas 2-3 times a year. This way before Usher was out there. You know what I mean?
Talk to him,
This
Gouda.
way before that. You feel me? But she had the same habit as me. Shopping, impulsive buying. Was you that type? Are you that type? Impulsive buying. And that's why I fumbled the most. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I got money coming in. You know, at that time I had a sales job, so I'm just rolling. You know, sales, my bonuses was kicking in. It's my first big bag. Woo!
That first?
I fumbled the hardest, bruh. You know, at the time, man, I had, when the Chargers first came out, the first Chargers, you know what I'm saying, back in 06, 07. I had the first Charger. My girl, she just copped a GTO Pontiac. Just bought a house. And we hitting Vegas 2-3 times a year. That's not including just everyday living, shopping. We all at the, you know what I mean? We all at the Macy's. We all at the stores. Every city we go to, we gotta hit the mall.
Talk to him, Gouda.
You know what I'm saying? Just frivolous spending. I mean, just spending like real, you know what I mean? It was like, oh, it's coming in. It's coming in until it didn't.
Talk to him. Talk to him, Gouda.
Everything was.
Come on, man. See, Gouda just gave you some game right there. He said everything was cool until it wasn't. See, that's why I say you have to enjoy the fruits of your labor and make sure you keep that same energy. You still keep that same focusedness that you had to get to that position. Get back. Let me get Gouda finish this out, man.
It was cool just a week ago.
Come on.
Everything was cool when the bread was coming in, but see, what the issue with that impulsive spending, you not really saving.
Come on now. He just told you. He said with the impulsive spending, you not really saving. How many people can really truly admit that situation? See, that's why my partner Gouda Chaser, he always giving you game. Man, come on now. That's where I get a lot of my sauce from is this guy right here. He said all the impulsive buying, he wasn't really saving. How many people do that today? How many people sit here and blow their bag today? Blow a bag today? How many people run through that bag because they know that money coming in until it's not? Come on.
You're not really stacking nothing for a rainy day. You're not investing the way you need to invest because you're too busy trying to hit the mall, swipe that card, swipe. Take those trips, huh? Get lit for the gram, get lit for social media, huh?
Come on, man.
I was one of them guys too. I wasn't necessarily doing it for social media, but I was just doing it just because I knew I had it coming in.
Come on.
I knew that bag was continuously coming in until it didn't. And that's the moral to this, right? The moral to this story is you don't know when that rainy day really gonna hit.
Did you hear what he said? You don't know when that rainy day gonna hit, but when you out here just spinning and spinning because you know that bag coming in until it don't, what do you do then? Come on, Gouda, talk to him.
And you don't know how long it's gonna rain. So when you a go-getter, when you out here doing what you need to do in life, don't extend yourself so far to where soon as a little light shower come in your life, a big storm come in your life, it just devours you. It drowns you in the game of life.
Gouda.
So be prepared for the fumble, because, oh yeah, it's going to happen. Everybody fumbled a bag. Go ask your favorite celebrity, go read.
Come on, man. Hey man, it's my partner Gouda, man. I can't keep giving y'all this sauce, man. I can't keep giving y'all this sauce, man. And y'all not hitting that like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button. Drop something in the super chat. It's cool, man. I'm just telling you, man. Who giving y'all this sauce like this? I'm telling you, man. Who giving you the sauce like this? I am Sean B. Stoll. If you didn't know, all I bring to you is nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, hopefully some type of inspiration. You know what I mean? But the moral to this story is you got to enjoy the fruits of your labor, but at the same time, when you enjoying those fruits, because there's some good ones, especially them strawberries and them grapes, man. Mix them with the melons. Woo, yeah. But when you enjoying the fruits of your labor, right? You can't forget this is just a moment for you to reset. This is just a moment for you to get that woosah and come back with even a hungrier, babe. You have a hungry grind. Come back hungrier than what you was when you left. Because it's always going to be competition out there, but there's only one person that's being great. Do you feel? It's a lot of players, but not everybody can be Jordan. Not everybody can be Curry with the three. Not everybody can be LeBron James. Yeah, you a good player, but you not him though. So enjoy the fruits of your labor. Stay in position. Stay hungry. Stay getting after. I appreciate y'all watching this live tonight. Check me out. I'll be dropping a live pretty much all this week. For the next 3-4 days. I usually do 3 to 4 lives every week. So check me out. And I appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching this channel. I'm Sean B. Stoller. Till next time. Peace.